What's up guys, it's Danta. Now as some of you might know, Blizzard recently buffed the reputation gains from the Nightfall event, which launched with patch 11.1.5. Honestly, I didn't even know what the Nightfall event was at first. I've been too busy leveling my alts, but I decided to check it out for a few hours, and it turns out that this event is really good for those who are interested in collecting the Season 2 tier transmog sets. The LFR and normal versions of the tier sets are easy to get. Now before we get into the rest of this video, there are two important things that you should know. First, turning gear into tier pieces requires a catalyst charge. As of recording this video, every fresh level 80 character starts with 5 charges. That means that you can transform 5 gear pieces into tier pieces right away. If you have 2 characters of the same class, you can fully complete the set by just using charges on both characters. So as you've probably figured out, the more characters you have, the faster you will be able to get these tier sets. And since there's a leveling event going on right now, it's a great opportunity to level new characters quickly, which can come in handy if you want to collect more tier sets faster. Now if you are interested in an easy and fast way to level an alt, I will have a link in the description below to my recent leveling guide. Second, if you want to upgrade the LFR versions of the gear, you will need Valor Stones and some crests. If you've reached around 20 renown with each faction, you can fly to their quartermasters, collect the Valor Stones and crests, and you will immediately have enough to upgrade your LFR pieces to normal pieces. This gives you both the full LFR and normal tier sets. Now if you don't have enough Valor Stones and crests from the faction vendors, you will need to do some War Within content to get them. Now if you want to do this on just one character and don't have enough charges, you could store the gear pieces in your bank or wait until catch-up gear becomes available, and converting gear into tier no longer costs catalyst charges. However, if Blizzard handles it the same way that they did with Season 1 gear, you won't be able to upgrade those LFR pieces to normal pieces. But anyway, I figured that with the leveling event XP buff and the reputation buff, which lets you raise your renown levels with all of the War Within factions much faster, that now would be the perfect time to show you how to easily collect the LFR and normal tier sets for any class that you want. And if you want to put a bit more effort in it, you can even get the heroic sets as well. Now to get these Season 2 sets in a fast and easy way, there are 2 methods that you can use. The first one involves the Nightfall event and the second one the Delve vendor. I guess I'll just start with the Nightfall event. So when you open up your map and look at Hellowfall, you will see the Nightfall icon on the left side of the map. If you fly to that location, you will find an NPC who offers a few daily quests. For one of those quests, you have to complete the Nightfall hourly event, where you have to defend the Arati from the Serakai. I have no idea how it's pronounced. Now when the event starts, you will see a progress bar. By killing enemies and filling the bar to 100%, you will earn Arati Champion Spoils. Opening this rewards you with a Warbound item. Now at the end of the hourly event, you will also have to defeat a boss, which drops a Warbound gear piece. This can be armor, a weapon, a necklace, or a trinket. So if you are unlucky, you might get one of those non-armor pieces. Now on my plate wearer, I've only rarely received non-plate drops, but it can actually happen. So once you've killed the final boss, you can turn in the quest and you will receive a satchel that contains a token. You can trade this token at one of the vendors for a champion track gear piece. If you convert this into a tier piece, it turns into a normal tier piece. If you upgrade it to rank 5, it becomes a heroic tier piece. Now, from what I've seen, the quest to complete the Nightfall hourly event seems to be weekly. I didn't get this quest again the next day. However, I did get another Warbound item from killing the final boss again the next day. Now let's talk about the 3 other dailies that you can pick up. These dailies are very easy. Each day you will be sent to a different area to kill some mobs. When you complete these quests, you will get a satchel that contains Warbound gear. Now just like whenever you kill the boss during the hourly event, these satchels also include weapons, necklaces or trinkets. But if RNGesus is with you, you won't get those. Now the best part is that you can repeat all of this on as many characters as you want. Even level 70 characters can do these dailies. While they won't be able to equip the Warbound gear, they can actually send it to your alts. Now this part isn't directly about transmog, but if you are really dedicated, you can grind to renown 10 quickly with the new Flames Radiance faction by doing these dailies on a lot of characters. So let's say you've collected a full Warbound plate set, because let's be real, the coolest Season 2 tier set is actually the ones that you get on a DK. It looks so good, and the best part about the DK tier set is that in my opinion the normal version looks the best. But anyway, let's start converting the Warbound gear into tier pieces. To do this, we have to go to the Catalyst, which is located in Donegal. When you drop a gear piece into the Catalyst, you will see how many Catalyst charges you have left. If you are doing this on a fresh level 80, you will start with 5 charges, or possibly more depending on when you are watching this video. Now, as I mentioned earlier, you will also need Valor Stones and Crests to upgrade the LFR set into the normal tier set. You can get enough of these to upgrade about 4 to 5 gear pieces just by collecting them from the various faction quartermasters, if you are around Renown 20 with each faction. Because of this, I recommend that if you don't want to farm extra Valor Stones and Crests, you limit yourself to converting a maximum of 5 pieces into tier pieces for now. You can send the other 5 pieces to your second DK in this example, or simply store them in your bank and wait until you have more catalyst charges. Right now I think that you get 1 extra catalyst charge per week, but I could be wrong. So after converting 5 pieces of gear into LFR tier transmog and collecting your crests and Valor Stones, head over to the gear upgrader. Now if you are on a fresh character, make sure to also pick up the quest from the Scaly, which is standing next to the upgrader. Whenever you complete this quest, you will also get extra Valor Stones and Crests. Now, upgrading your LFR tier set into the normal tier set is really simple. Just upgrade each of those 5 gear pieces to rank 5 out of 8, so item level 636. Once you've upgraded them, the transmog appearance switches from LFR to normal. Now, if you want to get the heroic appearances, you will need to upgrade champion track gear to rank 5 out of 8. So item level 649. But it will also require a few ruined crests, so keep that in mind. When you do the same for the 5 other gear pieces on your second DK, or whichever class you are collecting transmog for, you will have a full LFR and normal tier transmog set from Season 2. It's just that simple. Now, like I mentioned earlier, you can also make use of the Delph vendor for this. The vendor is located in Donegal. Now, once you've progressed far enough in your seasonal Delver's journey, you can purchase Warbound gear. These are pieces that you can still convert into LFR and normal tier sets. So for example, for your rogue, you can buy a Warbound leather helm and drop it into the warbank. Then you can log on your rogue and convert it into a rogue tier piece. You can buy these Warbound pieces with undercoins, which you earn by completing delves. Now just a heads up, unlike in Season 1, undercoins are no longer Warbound. I'm not sure why Blizzard changed that, but it's something to keep in mind. But yeah, that's basically how you can easily collect your Season 2 LFR, normal, and if you are willing to put in a bit more time, even heroic tier sets. Now, of course, you could just run Mythic dungeons, LFR raids, and do PvP to get them, but for those of you who would rather just skip all of that and already have a few alts or are planning to level some, I thought that this quick guide might be useful. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope that this short video was helpful for some of you and that you've liked the video. If you did and you want to see more content like this, then please consider subscribing. Also, if you have any questions or suggestions, just let me know in the comment section below. Now, as always, thanks for watching, have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.